Don Marr is the Chief of Staff for Mayor Lionel Jordan of Fayetteville, Arkansas. Marr served on the city council for 8 years, during which time he became friends with Jordan, even though he believes they come from polar opposite backgrounds.
Lionel is a labor union activist. I was an HR guy, and my job was not to have a union in companies. We both came from totally opposite professions. Him trying to organize workers and me trying to not organize workers. And we ended up being best of friends on the council. We both were people who I think are good at listening to both sides of an issue. Our views are slanted to our beliefs, but we very much believe in open transparency in government. Everybody has a right to say what they want to say. I don't have to agree with them, but I've got to respect their opinion.
In 2008, Marr served as Jordan's campaign manager, becoming chief of staff when the mayor took office in 2009. He says he loves working for the mayor.
I love working for him. I really do. He makes decisions. He lets you present to him what you think are the points. He listens to them. He's fantastic. He's one of the best people I've ever worked for.
At 47, Marr has worked in HR for many years and was the chief operating officer of a billion-dollar company. Yet he says this job is even more interesting and enjoys the position more than being an alderman.
I feel like I could consult anybody on any HR thing. I really felt like I was one of the top in my profession. But I also felt like I wanted to change. And I have loved learning about how a trash system or a water system works, or police and how it's structured, and fire and how you do emergency management. It's given me tools in a toolbox that I never dreamed of having.
But he says the job is also challenging.
I've never worked, I was a chief operating officer for a billion-dollar company, and I didn't have as difficult or work as many hours as I do in this job. My job is a 60, 70, 80-hour week. I could work as much as I ultimately want to. And over time, it will take its toll on you.
One of Marr's favorite aspects of the job is being able to serve the public.
My job today is, once the council passes this stuff, it's to implement it. And I don't get nearly as worried about it, because it's like, okay, they made the decision, we're going to do this. Now I need to do it well, but that I'm not worried about, because we can get the right expertise, research, and things to do it well. I don't worry about doing it. And so that is more conducive to me. I'm not representing my views. I'm not the elected official. I do what they decide. And, to me, that's easy. If I have a strong opinion about it, I will, make my peace. I don't give up my citizen right because of my job. But I don't insert my views in their final action. Whatever they decide is what I do.